Welcome back to Race Control in the Volvo Ocean Race headquarters in Alicante, Spain. I'm Genny, and we are 5 hours now into leg 8, the 647 nautical mile leg from Lisbon to Lorient. It sounds like we have with us on the line Chris Nicholson, skipper of Team Vestas Wind, who has completed their race to get back into the race. And actually, until about 10 minutes ago, they were leading this leg, it sounds like. Nico, are you there with us?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
So tell us, I'm not going to lie, Nico, I was not quite expecting to see you guys leading within the first couple of hours this leg. Do you think you were expecting that for your team?
Well, to be honest, you know, I've had some timing troubles myself on the starting lines and put us on the back foot. But, you know, we felt pretty nice and comfortable in the open water. And we literally just chipped our way through the fleet. It was some really nice boat handling by the guys, and we played the coast pretty right. So, but we've just had to step on the inside of the rest of the fleet again. And hopefully that'll pay off as we come into the evening.
We saw that you just tacked towards the east. What's the reasoning behind that?
We still think there's a little bit more right-hand bend in the breeze to come. And to be honest, the guys that did step on the inside of us, they were gaining like just pure boat speed. So as soon as we saw that was the trend, we decided to react. And it's funny, you know, we told ourselves to protect the side, and we probably didn't quite protect it enough, but we're back here now.
How is your boat speed with the rest of the fleet?
When it was in the lighter air with the masthead zero, which we have on now, we struggled a bit. But early on, when we're on the jib, the J1, up, you know, sort of medium to up range, we felt really comfortable. So, and we will see a fair bit of that as the race goes on. So, you know, we just need to hang in with the guys at the moment, not do anything silly, and try and be there, you know, this time tomorrow.
Okay, and you've had some teething issues the past 2 days at the finish line, yesterday at the import, and today essentially being last off the start line. Do you think that was it? Do you think you've gotten everything out of the way and now open ocean is calling and you guys are sorted?
Sailing's a funny sport. Every time you say that you've got it sorted, it tends to come back to haunt you. So I'm not saying I'm just going to do a no comment on that one, Jen.
Okay, final question for you. General feeling for the team, for you guys. This was a monumental accomplishment to get you back on the water. You're out there racing. How are you all feeling about it?
Oh, you could see the mood on board, you know, like when we were working our way through the fleet and we were attacking, the guys were so into it. You know, it is a great feeling on board just to be up there with these guys at the moment. Perhaps people haven't expected it from us, and to be honest, we probably haven't showed that in the last couple of days, but now hopefully we can.
Okay, thanks so much, Nico. Best of luck to your team, and thanks for taking the time out so soon in this leg to speak with us. We'll check back in with you guys soon.
Cool, thanks, Jen.
So that was Chris Nicholson, skipper of Team Vestas Wind. The blue boat is back, and it is wonderful to see them back on the water. But now let's take a look back at the leg start. Earlier today, the fleet left Lorient docks, got out to the Taji River, and there was not a lot of wind. At the start, it was Team Brunel on the windward side with the best trigger of the gun, but it was Montfray to leeward who probably actually executed best to then be able to be in the best position as they sailed down the river. You could see the fleet lining up, and as Vestas Wind had said, they didn't quite have their best start. They ended up 7th directly off the line as the rest of the fleet sailed out into the bay. Spectator fleet, of course, getting a very nice up-close view. And Abu Dhabi was the first boat to jibe out. They were near the back of the pack early. They decided to take a hitch to the left while they had clean air, closely then followed by Vestas and Team SCA taking that same hitch. And this was sort of as the current was switching, so the whole fleet trying to figure out whether the current was going with them, still changing on the sides, or going against them. Montfray, as we said, out to an early lead, and it looked beautiful as they were crossing underneath the bridge of April 25th. Then it got a little bit uglier as the breeze died while they rounded the bottom marks. Medica was in second, but Brunel was able to squeeze in closely because the current was pushing them all downwind. It allowed Dongfang race team to catch up as well, and pretty much it was almost a restart with the teams just drifting sideways, trying to reach towards Mark II. Montfray was the first boat to get breeze again. They were able to attack, but Brunel scored even better, getting past Montfray as they came upwind. The boats had even gotten their anchors out, but you could see now plenty of breeze, and Medica moved back up through the pack as well, crossing ahead of Montfray to take over second place just behind Team Brunel. But as they got towards the leading gates, it was Team Brunel leading out at gate 5, then Team Medica, but it all got very close and very tight after that. They essentially left the mouth of the Taji River, and I think they had upwards of 28 knots. We saw even 30 knots on the tracker. We'll take a look here at what it looked like as they were exiting. The mouth of the Taji River, 28 to 30 knots was a big surprise for the teams, but they're going upwind, so only about 10 knots of boat speed. The breeze died then as they got along the coast off of Qashqai, and as we said, Vestas was leading early on. We just checked in with Vestas though, and you could see they had just taken their tack back towards the east. They basically were sitting 7th in the tracker now, but Chris has said he's done it on purpose to get them set up to the east. It sounds like now though we have on the line Team Brunel, OBR, Stefan Kopper. Stefan, are you there?
No, it's the skipper's Bouwe Bekking.
Excellent, Bauer. Wonderful to hear from you. We were just trying to update the fleet about what exactly has happened since you've left the mouth of the Taji River. Can you talk to us about this massive tacking duel and good breeze, and now it sounds like you're in no breeze? What's been going on?
Well, actually, since we left, Vestas just picked us when we were leaving the river, and actually then the breeze got a big righty, so the boats on the last actually caught up a lot and turned inside of us. The breeze is way more right than expected. We have now a wind direction nearly off northeast, so there's a whole rotation going on in the fleet right now. But we're sailing on the big Code Zeros and we're having about 9 knots of breeze. So yeah, still everybody inside, pretty close.
And what are you expecting coming up from here? I mean, I know we think it's going to be light and then quite windy, but tell us exactly what the weather forecasts are saying.
Well, the weather forecast is actually already 90 degrees wrong because it was supposed to have a northwesterly. So that says something about how the next 24 hours will be, because there's a little local low pressure system coming from behind, and there's not going to see a lot of breeze, but it actually will just basically do a lot of strange swings with the breeze, and it will be pretty light until Shenzhen roughly, and then the northerly, northeasterly breeze, 30 to 40 knots will come.
And you were leading out of the Taji River, and then shortly thereafter it was Team Vestas Wind leading. Did you expect them to be able to be doing so well right off the bat?
Well, they should be faster than all the other boats because they've got brand new sails. So that's the thing with one design. If you have brand new sails, you should have some speed advantage. Our sails have now done 38,000 miles. I know they have got 4 brand new ones on board, plus the main and some other sails have done probably only what the Cape Town and then to once they hit the reef. So if we are sailing straight line, I think they will be pretty fast.
Well, we'll hope for your case then that it's the experience of the last couple months that'll outweigh the brand new sails. Thanks so much, Bauer, for taking the time, and we'll check back in with you guys soon.
Okay, have a nice day.
Okay, now he's told us a little bit about what we're expecting coming up, but let's take a quick look at this interview we had earlier on the dock with Ian Walker about the next 2 days.
Light winds, I think. We might spend 24 hours in the river, I think, looking at the wind right now and the tide. But at some point we'll get out of the river, and the wind looks very messy, very light, and we could end up parked up overnight, I think, somewhere off Peniche. And I guess at some point we'll get north, and then when we get north we'll have no shortage of wind. It's going to be windy off the northwest corner of Spain, and not for too long, but windy.
Luckily, that park up hasn't been as bad as they've expected, at least so far. It might get worse overnight before, as he says, plenty of breeze. That's it for us for today. We will be back here live tomorrow, 8 o'clock UTC, 10 o'clock Central European time, and then again at 4 p.m. UTC, 6 p.m. our time. We'll see you then. If you have questions for us, tweet for us or for the sailors, tweet at us at Volvo Ocean Race. See you tomorrow.